All right, this is the series for stunning visual effects, but this video is not for stunning visual effects. This video is going to teach you how to do a really, really simple trail on your game object using the trail component if you don't know how. It doesn't look great. There are some customizations. It's definitely just something that you can slap on a game object to get the basic effect, and then probably go in and create a custom trail that looks a lot better later. But this video, I'm just going to show you really quickly how to add a trail to a game object, show you the basics of how that component works, just so you can add some to your game. Okay, so in this game, it's just very simple. It's just a cube that moves around and it shoots these little teeny tiny bullets. And maybe I want to add some trails to this to see if it'll help punch it up. So on the cube, go ahead and right click and create an empty. And on this empty, you could call it trail. And on this empty, just add the component of a trail. So the trail renderer component here has quite a few options that you can mess with, but let's just start with the width of it. Let's say that the width is going to start at 1, and if you double click on this line, you can change this curve. What this is going to do if I hit play is it's going to make the trail start wide and then slowly taper off. So this is what this looks like, right? It's very, very, very basic. Cool. The other thing that you can do with the trail component is you can mess with the time. So you can set the time to be like a lot less than 5, like, I don't know, 0.5 or so, something like that. Right, so you have a trail and it follows you around. Okay, that's not terrible. Now let's take a look at the color of this, right? So first of all, it has no material, which might be why it's pink. Is there like a default material that I could use? Default material. Let's use that one. Okay, that's why it was pink, because it didn't have a material. Okay, so now it's white. Now what you can do is you can mess with the color. When you click on the color, it opens up a little window like this. So maybe the top value right here is our alpha, so how transparent it is. So maybe this last keyframe we're gonna set to 0. I'll put one in the middle so that it trails off like that. And maybe this will be like for some kind of rocket ship that will start that color, start bright yellow, and then it'll end like a dark, dark red. And there's that, but it's still bright white. Maybe what we should do is change the material from default to this default line material. And then let's go ahead and hit play. All right, there we go. It just needed that line material. And there, very, very, very basic trail. It's not really pretty, but we can see what it looks like. I'm also gonna do the same thing to the bullet. So I opened up the bullet prefab that I have. I'm gonna right click and go to effects and add a trail. And that's gonna add a child game object with the trail renderer component already. And we'll do some of the same tricks. You can double click and add multiple keyframes. So I don't know, maybe we want this one to be like a wavy line. All right, and I've done a rainbow gradient effect for the bullets trails. Sweet, it has the default line material already applied. That's really nice. I'm gonna also set the time to be 0.1 as well. And then because my bullets are really tiny, I think the bullet scale is 0.1. So I'm also gonna set my trail width to 0.1. And there you go, firing little rainbow bullets. Like I said, it's not super beautiful, not by any stretch, but it is a way to just add a little bit of a visual element to your games, and then you can take time later to make a custom shader or custom material and make these trails look a lot better. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you in the next one.